Hi, Masai. This is Lindsay from Sportainment TV out of Toronto. Can you talk a little bit about what it means to have Kyle and Serge take part in this camp and what it means for the organization?
I think huge. Kyle is a first timer. Kyle has been to Africa actually. I think with Adidas, and Serge is obviously like a vet with Basketball Without Borders. But such a great camp, such a good thing that I think the NBA is doing not only the work on the basketball court with the kids, but also the work in the community. There's so much. It's almost like this has become kind of like an all-star weekend in Africa. It's unbelievable how much it has grown from two tables when we first started here to tons and tons of people, and you can just see Kyle and Serge really observing it and really enjoying it. Kyle came and went on a safari and did all the activities, even with his family. You know, he's really embraced it, and I think came with 11 people even. You know, and to me that showed me that like he's taking pride in like using this as even an instrument to learn. So they've done they do great work on the basketball court with the kids. I think that for the African kids to see them, like, and I spent a lot of time with Kyle and Serge today, and I'm proud of them that they're coming here and doing this when you could easily be doing anything else.
Lindsay again. You mentioned how it's like an all-star weekend for the members in Africa. I don't think many people understand, especially in Canada, just how big of a deal is this for the kids and their families.
It's huge. Like there's kids selected from all over Africa, girls and boys. There's a total of about 80 kids here. Not only that, there's so much work done in the community here, but I can't imagine when I was, between the age of 14 and 18, being in Africa and seeing an NBA player, and these guys are seeing 20, 22, or 24 NBA players, how many ever they are. But these kids are getting to see these guys one-on-one, take pictures with them, interact with them, get coached by them. It's phenomenal. But for the community of over here in South Africa and Africa as a whole, for the NBA to come in here and I think show all of this a commitment. They opened the NBA office here, and the continent is growing with the game, and it's a great way for us to take advantage of it. And I'm talking as an African, whether it's coaching, whether it's learning. There's a business summit tomorrow. So many activities here that we can learn from and get from all this MBA experts and business people that are here. So lots of stuff going on.
Hi, it's Steve Brotherston, Pro B-Ball Report. In Toronto, when the NBA arrived, it really created that dream of a possible future in professional basketball amongst the kids. It created a lot of excitement. What's it doing by going to Africa year after year with this program?
It's creating so much more awareness. Kids are dreaming big, they're believing, and the business part, which is most important. But when I say that, I mean like we have to focus on building facilities and coaching the coaches and taking it to other places other than this. So teaching people to go back to their communities and make a difference, go do something else, and equipping them that way is very important. But over the years, it's so important that they see Jojo Embiid and Luka Mbamute and Gorgie Deng, guys that have come out of this camp and have gone and succeeded. When we do our life skills sessions, it's important for us to mention that Luka Mbamute was sitting in those seats, or Gorgie Deng was sitting on those seats. And then the legends, the Dikembe Mutombos, the work that Amadou Gallo Fall is doing down here. It's good that these kids and people know that even if you don't make the NBA, there are other things that you could do related to sports, and that's how big the NBA is. So this is definitely a great time.
Masai, when you bring someone like Kyle down to a program like this, what's it do for him as a young man, as a young professional who I expect will have a career beyond basketball?
No question. You can see, you can see it in his eyes. You know, you're appreciative of what you have for sure. You're seeing where some of your teammates, Pascal was in Basketball Without Borders. That's how it all started for him. You know, like he's seen where he came from. You meet other people, you meet other NBA players, you know, like you get a feel for how they feel about it. Working with the NBA. But the feel of being on the continent, you know, is special, and going and doing other things other than basketball, you know, like um, uh, the the habitat work they were doing. Tomorrow they're going to the SOS village, you know, like I'm visiting underprivileged kids, you know. So many things here, I think, that are eye-opening, and it's an education, and you feel the human side of everything, and you can tell in his eyes that, you know, he's absorbing it really well.